Hello, Stephen from Pinaire Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and actually beat some of your competition online. And at the end of the video, if you guys have any questions or want to hear some more information, we can just set up a 5-minute phone call. If not, no big deal. You can actually take all the information I'm giving you today for free, and you guys could apply it directly to your website, or if you have someone that already works on it, you can even show them as well, and they should be able to help you out. All right, so the 3 topics we will cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. So we're going to start with the content, and I'm on your guys' page as you can tell. And I just want to see kind of how your site is set up right now. So you've got some of your guarantees there, you've got some of your services listed, some projects that you guys have done. You guys have a lot of your awards that you've won, which look pretty nice. Those are awesome. All right, and you have some of your links as well. So really what Google cares about the most is this, right? They want all of this content. This is what they're really looking for, all the words. So what I'm actually going to do is I just want to see how many words you guys actually have there. Oh, let me jump back. All right, here we go. So we can see that you guys have about 484 words of content on your site right now. And I'm actually going to also show you one of the competitors. So I'm going to show you Pinaire Roofing because they're doing a really good job right now with their site. And they're pretty high up in the rankings as well. So again, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and see how much content they have. You guys had a little under 500. Was it 484? And let's see what Simon has. So they've got about 270. So you guys actually have more content what they have right now. That's a good thing, but what Google really wants to see is about 1,500 words. If you hit that number, even closer to 2,000, really you can never have too much. That's going to kind of optimize your site, and that's going to help Google to rank you a lot higher. They're going to rank you higher for the more content that you do have. The other key with content, though, is it's not just about the content. You also want to have keywords in that content. So I've just used commercial roofing Nashville as my example for a keyword. Keywords are really just groups of words that people will search every month, and they're the most popular ones. So this one here, commercial roofing Nashville, for instance, this keyword is searched 100 times every single month. And just to kind of put that in perspective, typically if you were to bring 100 visitors to your website, that would equal about 20 to 30 probably phone calls per month just on those 100. So we will come back to that in a second, but I do want to also point out that the other thing Google really wants for the organic section, which is what we're kind of talking about, they also want to make sure that your site is trusted by Google, right? So if we go ahead and take your website, pinaireroofing.com, plug it into a program I use and I pay for called Ahrefs, we can see right away you guys have a header on your page with your name. That's a good thing. You could also even throw a couple of keywords in there as well. This just allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And then we're going to dive into the numbers here a little bit, and we're going to talk about the third topic, which is backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks are just links that you have on other websites. And when people click those links, it's going to redirect them back to your site. So you guys have 635 backlinks. These links are on the 42 referring domains or websites that you guys are linked to. A great example of this would be like a Facebook business page. If you guys have one of those set up for your site, your Facebook business page would be your referring domain. Where you put your web address, that would be your backlink. And when you click that, it's going to redirect you back to your site. Now, the more websites that point back at your site, they're basically vouching for you for Google. So of the 42 that are pointing back to you, we can see that 21 of them are really strong sites. So about, actually exactly half are good sites. So those are the ones we want to really focus on. So of the 21 good ones, we can see that it's giving you about 16 trust here for Google. Google's going to rank this higher the more you have because these sites are basically saying, we trust this site, it's a strong one. And the stronger sites you have pointing at you, obviously your trust will go up. That's going to allow you to be found in more searches for keywords, as long as those keywords are, of course, on your page to begin with. So right now we can see you guys are showing up for about 158 keywords. These are what bring the visitors in. And we can see right now you've got about 18 actual visitors coming to your website per month. Now I wanted to show you yours, and I also want to show you Simon's, right? So they've got their headers here as well. We can see they got over 4,000 backlinks on over 300 referring domains, 323. Of the 323, they've got 194 strong sites. That's why their UR number here, this trust, is a 42. It's pretty high. And this DR number, I didn't talk about it with you guys, but I can quickly show you. This is the power behind your site. So you want these pretty close. Yours are actually decent there like that, but we just want to build those up, of course. So you guys have a power of 10. where they have a trust of 42 and a power of 33. So with all of this power and trust, they're being found for just over 2,000 keywords, and that's bringing 924 actual visitors to the website every single month. So you're probably thinking, well, how are we ever going to get that many, right? Well, here's what we can do. We can actually click on these referring domains, and we can see all of their strongest sites, right? So we can go through, and a lot of these, you could get the exact same links. All we have to do a lot of times is fill out a profile for them. Sometimes they're free, sometimes they do cost like a membership fee. And then you will get access to that same link, and that link will point back at you, just as they have for Simon. And once you've done that, obviously we'd want to add more on top of that to make your site even stronger than theirs. We don't want to just have the same amount of trust and power and keywords and all that and visitors with them, but we want to beat them, right? And that's our point. We want to beat them in all three categories. And we already know that you're ahead of them in the amount of content that you have. So we just have to catch them in backlinks, referring domains. Then let's talk about citations. So citations show up in this map section here, or the map pack. And if you were a new customer on Google searching commercial roofing Nashville just like this, first thing you would see would be these ads, which you could pay for if you wanted to. You just have to beat one of these top three up at the top, basically with a higher bid than them, paying more than they are. And you could show up as one of the top threes there and be the first thing customers see. But the second best option is this map pack. And 30% of the total volume, so of the 100, are going to be picked up by one of these three. And so the way to do that is with citations. And that's just when you get your business name, your business address, and your business phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, Angie's List, GAF. There's a ton of them, but also even your social media, Facebook business pages, LinkedIn, Instagram, all of those count. And making sure your business name, address, phone number are the exact same on all and getting them listed. The ones that are more related to what you do will be stronger. And you want to be in these top three because the view all, you could see the rest, but they don't show up on this first page, this regular Google search like these three do. So they're going to get the most attention. It's going to be worth it because you can see the phone numbers are right here. So they're going to get direct calls, and they're also going to be people going to their websites and then calling them from there. So that is the other way. So just to recap, for instance, if these three had 20 or 30 citations, you'd want to have about 130. We want to beat them by a good 100, get way ahead of them so they really can't catch you. All right, and then for the organic section, we want to have 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. We want to make sure we have the keywords in the content, and then we also want to make sure that we have our trust with Google as high as possible by getting all of the best referring domains from our competition. Make sure we have those and then add more on top of those so we can beat them with backlinks and referring domains as well. All right, so I hope you guys found that informative. I will give you a call in a day or so just to check in and see what you thought of the video if it was helpful for you. But thank you guys for your time and have a great day.